Hello, everyone!
Hi.
Hi!
Welcome
Hello.
back! Another adventure! Well, last time we had a pretty interesting dinner with Hector Barkley, one of the high-up members from the Myriad, about a lycanthropy-laced suit that we found earlier. After the dinner, we decided to investigate the matter further. We went back to Diaz and us to discuss the plans. And for today, we plan to return the Watch Dragon to Hector before making our way to the Velvet Kettle to earn some coin, do some shopping, visit the library, and we agreed to meet Diaz for dinner and some gambling lessons at 8 o'clock. So that's where we left off last time.
And that's where I'll pick up. So, you all have been left to your devices just outside of the second hand, the store that was bought by us and Dios. And you feel a brisk chill in the air, and the city of Westruun is slowly waking up by the sounds of chattering people that are making their way over to their work, having breakfast on the way. There are little market stalls everywhere that you can see a little bit further up in the market ward, which you are currently located in. And they're all like stalled outside with lots of street food and the delicious smell of roasted chicken on sticks and corn dogs and all kinds of vegetables that are all stir-fried together in big pans, and the aroma is all filling your nostrils, and the sounds are very inviting. So you are now standing outside on the street, and what is it that you all want to do?
Am I attuned to my new? We did it last time, yeah, right?
Yeah, you're attuned to
We
your
attuned
wand.
to my wand, my new
You did.
wand.
So do you guys want to head off to Buckley first? I mean, I could go for some breakfast.
Another breakfast?
Well,
It was a pretty big breakfast that us made for us.
it smells
just
amazing around here, and I mean, no offense, but I know. Can you hear my stomach?
I'm not
Oh.
judging.
I mean, the chicken. Oh, it just smells very good.
Well, we can grab chicken on the way, I guess.
I'd appreciate that. Nice.
All
So
right,
it's
so
back to Hector Barkley.
you all decide to make your way over the market ward into the direction of the Opal ward, where you know where Hector Barkley's residence is located. On the way, you have no trouble finding a vast variety of all kinds of meats and skewered items on sticks that are deliciously marinated in herbs and sauces all over. So you just mark down 5 copper for the amount of food that you're shoving into your face on the way there.
I
So you're
take a bite
basically
of one of her
eating
chicken
like
legs.
it's like a yakitori chicken on a stick.
Nice. I'll be chomping down on that. I'll hand it over to Lux once in a while.
Cinnamon,
Yeah.
would you like me to return it?
You can. That's fine as well.
No, I don't know if it helps. But
We can just go in together and just hand it back off to him.
yeah, last time I returned something I forgot to give back. It went really well.
You shouldn't go alone. That's for sure.
I can
Maybe
go.
you should just not go in. You know, we could just stay outside and then hand it over. Be like, hey, we found this,
Yeah.
but we forgot to give it yesterday. Bye, and just leave. You know, instead of like getting into a fight.
Oh, we're not getting into a fight.
That's what you thought last time.
I mean,
No, he likes us.
they were nice and all, but I just don't like the fanciness of the place. So I mean, I think it'd be fine to just ring the doorbell and kind of just hand it over.
Yeah, it
It
doesn't
might
have to be
wake the
more than
dead
that.
though.
Just don't really. Yeah, let's just hope he doesn't have too much questions about how we came
Right.
into, you know.
I have a minor issue. I need to grab my laptop from downstairs because my OneNote has not synced.
Run.
Yay for OneNote. OneNote, you're an amazing, terrible tool that doesn't sync ever.
It doesn't.
No, I've had this problem before as well. That it just doesn't sync. For some reason, it was just like, I don't know, why would I sync? Why would I do one of the primary functions of my programming?
I'm just like, where are all the quests that I wrote? Oh. Now let's hope it didn't like delete everything.
Free for all, I'm fine with that as well.
Yeah.
Eh.
Free for all?
I'll go search for a fist fight somewhere.
Oh, I thought a free for all among the four of us. That would be interesting.
Oh no.
Like an out of canon, just free for all.
Yeah. This battle.
Yeah, okay, I've got everything on my laptop, no problem.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So, as you go your way into the direction of the Barclay residence, you now stand outside its home, and despite it being morning and the lovely warm glow of the sun that rises above the mountains is warming up everything, there's still this chill all around in the street, and the fog has not disappeared. There's still these strange forms that you see within the fog, though a little bit more dissipated and a little bit less scary than the night before. It's still there.
Can I see the sun?
Sorry, what?
The sun, like the glowing orb in the sky, the sun?
Yeah, you do, but it's a fog that is very low to the ground, so you can see
okay.
above it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's literally like this blanket on the floor that you walk through, like almost calf deep, but almost. And as you walk through the portcullis, like you open the gate and you walk underneath the portcullis, you see dozens and dozens of sleeping bats hanging above your head, and there's this really large brass knocker in the form of a wolf's head on the door. You wait a few moments. You wait a few more moments.
Duk, 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 duk.
You knock a second time, and again, you wait. And right at the moment where you're either deciding should you knock for a third time, or maybe they're not home and you go and you want to go, the door opens with a very slight creak. And there, in front of you, you see Elizaveta, standing in what looks to be a nightgown.
It's morning, right?
Good morning. Oh, it might be a bit early. I'm sorry. Is Hector home?
He is.
Would
Would you like me to retrieve him for you?
Oh, that won't be necessary, I think. We found this watch, and we'd like to return it. I believe it's Hector's.
Well, wait a minute. Let me to retrieve Hector for you.
Shit.
Closes the door. And you wait again. Good 10 minutes. It's a long wait.
I'll
But-
just scratch the pieces of chicken for my teeth in the meantime with a stick or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. There's no problem to do that. And it's at that point where finally the door opens and you see a well-dressed, groomed Hector standing in front of the door, and he says, "You were here to return something that was mine."
Yes.
Yeah, your watch. Here, it's very cute at night, I heard.
He looks at it and he says, "Yes, indeed. I remember that watch. No, I think it's better if you keep it. Perhaps the creator of this watch could tell us more about the sudden interest of putting Sood out of circulation." Now, if you excuse me, I do have some business to attend to, but I think that you will all be fine. I wish you a very fruitful day today. And please let me know if you find anything else out.
That's again very kind of you. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
And I hope to see you wear those lovely earrings next time. And he smiles at you. Well, I do hope you like them.
I do.
If not-
I'll be wearing them to the casino tonight.
That sounds very lovely indeed. Well, good day.
Good day.
And he closes the door.
Bye.
What was that?
Now he's going to be there. Like, now he's going to be at the casino.
Yeah.
It might be.
Did you hear what he said when he refused the watch, by the way? I wasn't quite
Uh,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The owner or the maker of the watch might know about an interest to lace the suit.
Yes.
Is he pointing at the sorceress woman?
No, he says
Yeah.
perhaps the creator of this compass of this watch could tell us more about the sudden interest of putting Sood out of circulation. Now, if you excuse
Right.
me, he has some business to attend to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the wizard, because they're selling the suit to like a lot of the students.
Right.
So we
Yeah, I
know
was
that.
wondering how that would influence their studying.
Oh, probably
Might
not.
be an interesting mix with magic.
Probably not
I think
useful.
maybe the herd of oxen can tell you that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
So, would you like to continue your walk straight towards the Velvet Kettle? Or are there some purchases any of you would like to make before you arrive at the Velvet Kettle?
I'll need money for that.
No,
Yeah.
me neither.
Nope.
And
We
the
were-
reason why we're going to the
Remember me? We were tipped about some work. Let's do that first. I think.
Let me just check one thing real quick. Need to make sure I have something prepared. Yes, no, I don't need to make a stop. I'm fine for now.
We should find what was her name again?
Yes.
Fiber.
What was her name again? The famous character known as.
No, we don't know what her name is.
The sister, someone's sister.
No,
Let's
that's
find some-
Toby's daughter.
Right. Let's find her then.
The Diaz didn't know her name, or didn't tell us. I don't know.
We could use some coin, right?
We're going to the place where there are ghosts.
Yeah.
Or somebody's
I'm
haunting the
curious.
place.
What kind of problem do you think she has?
All right. So,
Let's find out.
A ghastly problem.
you see a small shop with a haphazardly made skylight on top of its roof. Where once was a door, you now see a huge door frame made out of darkened oak wood, almost as tall and as wide as the wall itself. A large stained glass door is set in this frame, cascading colors inside of what looks like a jungle of plants everywhere. There's a small sign hanging from above the door that completely mismatches the exterior look of this shop. On this aged piece of wood is a painted black kettle with the name The Velvet Kettle underneath. So, just like a frame of reference, it kind of looks like a shop that was made by Severus Snape and then Luna Lovegood took over.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, got it.
Clear image.
Yep.
As you step inside, you're greeted by a young half-elven woman with golden freckles spattered across her face, with perfectly braided hair that are rolled into 2 fun buns on the side of her head, just peeking out from underneath a green and yellow woolen beanie. Hello there, adventurers! How can I help you?
This place is amazing.
Yes. It looks very good. Ooh.
Oh wait. Okay, wait. Let me make sure. Oh.
Oh.
I get a feeling. Oh, we're not inside yet. That's why. Okay. I guess we are all stepping inside though. At this point, right?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, do that so that we actually.
Oh my god, it's so pretty.
Oh, there it is.
This is
Took a
not
long
that,
while
this
to
is
load.
not for a battle map or anything, but I made this map for my Patreon, so I thought that you could enjoy it for like a frame of reference.
Nice. It's very nice.
Great.
Actually, I think we might be able to help you today.
Help me?
Well,
You're Toby's daughter, right?
Sorry, what did you say?
Are you Toby's daughter?
I am indeed. Toby is my father. He'll be arriving soon. He likes to sleep in. Poor soul. I've tried telling him that it is a ludicrous idea of being a 24/7 open store. It's wholly unnecessary for potions and herbalism shop. But he insists it helps with sales. Hope you're in no rush. If you do have time to stay a while, I'll be happy to give you all a cup of tea. Maybe I could tell you about all the things we offer in our shop.
We were told that you had a little bit of a haunting problem.
A haunting problem?
Otherworldly?
Well... So, suddenly, the door does burst open. Speak of the devil, the young woman says. And you see a bunch of students, all in red and gold robes, running inside. And they look bewildered and are in a slight state of panic. We need ethereal ghost peppers. No. So the young woman, who seems to be the daughter of Toby, ethereal ghost peppers, but Miss Lucian has already purchased all of them last week. I told you yesterday we don't have any more, and I can't harvest them until the poltergeist is gone, and the poltergeist can't be defeated without them. We also have an infestation of Toby ever since the necromancy student dropped her bag on this floor. So, sorry, no. And then you hear these, but miss, we need them as well, like really badly. Can't you, do something? Duplicate them? No. I'll send over the ghost peppers whenever our problem here has been solved. And it seems that I actually have some adventurers here that are offering their services to us who seem a lot beefier than you guys. And as you see them, you see them looking at their, very thin and small frame, not unlike Cinnamon.
I'll flex a little bit. I'll kind of flex.
So when the problem has been solved, I'll harvest them. Now get out, unless you're volunteering as the third squad. You see that the students all look at each other, they shake their heads vigorously, and they quickly back out of the shop, bowing respectfully, but then running away as fast as they can.
Look, Cinnamon, people you can actually win a fist fight against.
Yeah. I should try. Maybe that way we can earn some money. Maybe
That could
bet
be
on it.
fun. I'd bet on you.
So, what did you say about the ghost not... what's the word you used? Expelled?
Poltergeist.
The poltergeist could only be expelled with the eternal ghost peppers?
Yeah, so... Well, if you really think you're brave enough to help us rid of this pesky poltergeist, I could explain a few things to you if you'd like. Have you ever encountered one before? And then also, we have a problem with Topi as well. Have you heard of that before?
Have I
Topi.
heard of that before?
Yeah, have I heard of that before? Yeah.
Make
was.
a Arcana or Nature check, and depending on what you roll, I'll let you know what you know of them.
Let's
So
see.
Arcana knowledge and Nature knowledge will be different. History is also a viable thing you could roll if you'd like.
Nice
I'm
chance.
just double checking my thing again. Let's see, I get advantage on Fey Fiends or Undead, so I do get advantage on
You
it.
get advantage
Right.
on both. But let me know,
double-checking.
are you going to try for the Poltergeist or the Topi?
I'll just go for the Topi and do a nature check on them.
I was talking about the Topi, so
Okay, would you like to roll for the Poltergeist as well?
yes. And in the hopes that I actually do.
Oh, right, the roll's not updating again. Awesome.
See?
There we go. Now it did.
So, with the 20 Arcana, you do know quite a bit about Poltergeist. This is a little bit difficult having two computers now, so give me one moment. You know that Poltergeists are particularly nasty and difficult to get rid of. They have a numerous array of resistances and even damage immunities to necrotic and poison damage. Or condition immunities. They are almost immune to literally almost everything. And they have incorporeal movement. You do know of a particularly difficult way of getting rid of poltergeists is that they escape to the ethereal plane and then you can't harm them. So to get rid of them, you need to go into the ethereal plane, or at least in the mirror version of the plane. So, and with what was it again that you rolled? A nature check? No, it's a card.
I did Arcana on the poltergeist.
Yeah, I'm going to say, like, with the ethereal ghost peppers, which is interesting that you may or may not have heard of, but you do seem to be able to make a link that probably eating these peppers or in some way consuming these peppers would allow you to go into the ethereal plane and probably defeat them, which is interesting. With the regards to the Topi, it's a word you've never heard before. Like, you try and rack your brain, you don't really know. So you got a feeling that whatever it is, it probably is a name for a particular creature that you may know, but it's named differently here. So it's like a folklore naming convention you're not familiar with.
Right. Yeah, I got
Does
it.
that make sense?
Hey, yeah,
So-
no, that makes sense.
Yeah. Anyways, the woman in front of you explains, well, we've set out a reward for 100 gold for the extermination of these undead pests. But since none of the students were able to do the job, we've upped the reward to 300 gold. Really, my dad is never going to allow those black makeup kids with their blue-dyed hair and creepy books back into our shops again. Anyways, since the little pests were released in our shop, by accident, let me tell you, we've had a few squads from the School of the Gifted come by to help us out, but each one had to be pulled back from the ethereal plane before they'd lost consciousness forever. It seems our shop isn't the only one with problems, seeing Song Lushan's students are requesting more and more ghost peppers every day. I've got just about enough ghost peppers for one more group to travel to get to the ethereal plane to help us get rid of these things. If the students are asking for more with such an urgency behind it, I feel they've got more problems than we do, and they probably brought it here in the first place.
Right.
Sounds very logical to get rid of the poltergeist first, where you make more stuff to get rid of the poltergeists.
Yeah, well, the thing with poltergeists is that they're not particularly nice roommates. And
I believe.
this one's residing in the ethereal plane, and I'm not going in there to harvest my ghost peppers until that one's gone. Do you know anything about Topi and Poltergeist, or would you like me to explain something about them?
I've never heard the name Topi before. Could there be a different name from different regions that you may know of? Different names for this creature?
I don't know. I just know that the students called them Topi. I've
Students
never
called them.
heard or seen anything about these creatures before, but to describe them, because I've seen them myself, of course, and they escaped with the poltergeist to the ethereal plane, and they don't seem to be leaving my shop, probably because, well, I've got a lot of plants growing in this plane, but also in the ethereal plane, and they seem to be snacking on them a lot. Anyways, the Topi are like, how do I say it? They're like small little evil zombies. It was explained to me that before a Topi is animated, its corpse is shrunk until it stands only about 2 feet tall, and then its heart is cut out and replaced with a leather bag that contains a live poisonous snake. Well, I didn't know what they were either before the first court explained them to me. It's just little things, if you tell me.
So we are talking about some sort of ghost here.
Yes, there's one poltergeist who has like a little army of Topi.
But the Topis are physical creatures that the poltergeist has taken into the ethereal plane?
Exactly.
Hmm.
Well, they're snacking on my ghost peppers, so no wonder they're staying there.
How
Right.
is how would one go about attacking these kind of creatures?
Well, the first 2 squads of students tried spells, but that didn't seem though so effective. And I've never really tried to punch a ghost before, but I don't think that seems effective. But you tell me?
Your silver pie could, in some cases, be effective, but that would depend on the type of poltergeist we're facing, which we don't know. So we're not can't be sure of that.
Well, I'm going to try to stab
Who
it
had
anyway.
a 20 for the poltergeist again? There was
Xanamin.
Xanamin,
Jens.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cinnamon.
So, in detail, Xanamin, you can sum up that they are resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. They are immune to necrotic and poison, and their condition immunities contain charmed, exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, and unconscious.
Wait, repeat one thing. I am guessing Xanamin is saying this out
Yes.
loud at that point.
Yeah.
Resistant to fire from non-magical attacks? Or just fire in general?
It's resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Right.
And it's just resistant in general from acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder.
Alright.
And that's it.
Alright. So Xanamin and Lux, this is up to you guys because me and Brion will not be able to do anything against the poltergeist itself.
No.
Well, it's
I can scare
resistant.
them.
It's
I
not
could-
immune.
I
Oh, it's
could,
resistant. Sorry, I thought it was
Yeah.
immune.
I mean,
Sorry.
I could try to. Yeah.
Sorry, the immunities contain necrotic and poison damage, so that does nothing.
Okay. I misheard.
The resistances was what I explained
Yeah.
earlier, all the other things. So you would do damage, but it's just half damage.
Right.
Condition immunities are charmed, exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, and unconscious.
Right. So no
So you
grammar,
have to hit
practice strategies.
it twice as much.
Right. No, got it. Okay.
No problem.
Now misheard. That was my bad. Okay. Okay.
I can
So we
try
can-
and scare the little ones away while we fight the big one.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of a ghost problem in the swamp near us, and well, it turns out with a little bit of help, I can kind of make them go away a bit.
I would have to say that they did bring a cleric last time, and apparently the cleric was completely overrun by the Topi. It seems they're resistant against some of the abilities the cleric thought were quite effective against them.
Yeah, I've only did it once.
I
can
won't
try
let you.
it.
I won't let them come close to you, Lux. Don't worry.
Yeah, we should definitely make sure that at least one of us is with at least me or Beyond is with one of the other two.
Yeah.
I will just stick to Xanamin if you stick to Lux, and we'll
I'll hang on
just
to Lux.
make sure that at least two of us are paired at all times.
Right.
I
Good
do
idea.
have the problem that most of my spells are either ice or fire.
Right. But ice was not one of its resistances, right?
You could poke it with your
Cold.
wand.
Cold was one of
Right,
its
how-
Was one of
resistances.
the ones. Okay. What do you have that you could use?
Magic missile, everything. That wasn't immune to that.
Hey, it always hits. So.
Anyways, if you guys are interested, please help us out. It is becoming quite a problem. You all seem a lot more capable than the green, wishy-washy students from the school. 1 or 2 bites and they already lost consciousness. Well, my father even ran out of all of the poison clearing potions that we have. I wish I could give you some against poison resistance.
The Topi are poisonous, which would make sense with the snake in their heart and stuff.
Venomous claws, very nasty thing.
I think we'll be
Okay.
fine. I mean, no offense, but I've seen these guys fight. I think we could give it a try, right? I mean, we need the money.
Oh,
We definitely
Suddenly the entire collection of poison bottles behind the girl starts flying up in the air behind her. Dill turns bleak and ducks down underneath her counter when all the bottles start catapulting into your direction. I'm assuming you're also not standing like at the door, but you're standing.
No, we would be standing more like in front of the counter.
So
Yeah.
they start catapulting into your direction. So I would like everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ah! Awesome.
Oh, this is fantastic. This is
Everyone
let's
except
made it.
Lux. Everyone except Lux takes 5 damage, and you hear the girl behind the counter say, "Oh no, not my dad's potions! Those were hundreds of gold worth of work." She starts to groan. She then, out of her pockets, shoves 4 ghost peppers into your direction. Please help us.
I'm
Alright.
shoving it in my face.
Let's go. Yeah, me
Yep.
too.
Yep.
Is it good?
It's probably.
I will explain
real
to you
weird.
in a moment.
It's hot. It's peppery.
All right, so after eating the ghost peppers, you suddenly feel your mouths burning like they're on fire. The warmth is spreading from your cheeks to your skin to finally your bones burning with a cold fire within. Your surroundings are swirling, and the once warm and sunny colors of the store turn cold and bleak all around you. But there's a bright sparkling and pulsing lights coming from all sorts of things all around you. You're surrounded by fluorescent greens and blues and purples. It's a different kind of beautiful, but you don't have much time to enjoy it when you suddenly see small miniature shrunken humans with sharp serrated teeth and wickedly sharp claws jump right into Elderwin's face.
Oh, my health didn't update again, by the way.
Okay.
So I'm manually editing it. There we go.
Does a 22 hit you?
No, surprisingly, it does not.
You
No, that
take 4 slashing damage plus 4 poison damage, and I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god. The DM is killing us off, guys.
Already?
And
20.
you save against it, so that means that you are not poisoned until the end of your next turn. However, I would like everyone now to roll for initiative, as only one of the Topi had a surprise round.
Don't roll yet. Oh.
Oh fuck. Sorry.
Yeah,
Should I roll again?
so
Okay, put it in.
I can put it in.
Because
if you want.
it's a good roll. I want to keep it.
You can, yeah. You can also
Yay.
roll again and then edit your own thing.
Yeah, you should be able to manually edit it.
Because then you have like the little token in the initiative roller as well. It's easier.
I can't change it.
Never mind.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can
because
change
I-
mine.
No, because I put that in the initiative roller. You didn't. Brion. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I have some really, average rolls.
Now I should be able to do something because I edited it like that.
Oh, guys, I'm scared.
Good music. How's the music on the stream, though?
Yeah, very
Isn't
good.
it doing it? No, it's not.
Probably a bit. No, it should be fine because I manually lowered it. But otherwise, people on stream could tell us if the music is too loud or not.
Yes, please.
No, I need
It's
to
fine.
like.
It's good.
House and souse.
I just need to survive another round.
Sorry, I need to pee really quickly. I'll be like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm doing the initiative counter anyway.
Robin, don't forget, we've got 2 attacks now. We're better now.
Now
Yeah, I'm
that
praying on
we
that.
are taking a small waiting, basically, the Topi, they weren't immune to fire, right?
I don't think we
Never
know
asked.
because we know
didn't hear-
know nothing
didn't
about
know.
these creatures.
No, we didn't hear about it, so we'll guess we have to find out.
But you know my ability, so you'll figure it out quickly enough.
Yeah.
These are a lot of initiative rolls.
Yeah. Also, I like those natural 20s that are in there.
How do you
Well,
see them?
I see them.
Because you're not rolling them hidden.
No.
Oh! I was hoping it would do it hidden because you
No,
can't
you
see
need
them
to-
in the turn order, right?
Yeah,
Well, we can see we can only see the ones that we can see like on the screen, like those we can see.
Ah,
But we can't see the
okay.
ones that are hidden. But we can see the rolls. We
sorry.
can see those.
I tried my best to hide the
Fine.
rolls. Well, I'll figure that out next time.
You can't see them on the
What?
stream, so that's fine. They still have the...
Oh right, of course. Yep.
Froze again?
No. I was just reading my abilities once again. But we'll learn that
Yeah.
later.
I'm gonna have
Instead of
fun.
like marking the Topi with like that's a yellow Topi or a green Topi, I thought it just gives him a little bit of flair. Got a fat one and a grinning one.
What?
Spells. That's the 20 feet radius.
All right, so yeah,
Yeah, you're up first, friendly DM.
You're up first for a while.
Unfortunately so.
okay, so the this one is going to try and attack Lux.
Do I keep the 7 initiative or the 19 I rolled before? It's fine both ways, but I thought you wanted to.
Oh. I'll give you the 19, which means that I'll put you above this one. So you're first.
And there's one.
Thank you
next
for
to me.
pointing that out. So yeah, it's your turn, Lux. You suddenly see one of the Topi just jump over the counter into Alduin's face and just scratching Alduin. You see like these venom drips of poison try and get into his veins, but something inside of Alduin's mutated body is just resisting this poison. And you see just like a fire flare up in his eyes and it just sizzles out into the sky. What is it that you would like to do as you're surrounded by all of these things, but you hear more? With your passive perception, you hear them scuttling about in every little corner, underneath every chair, in the dark, shadowy precipice of this entire store. You even hear them on the beams. They're running over the beams in the ceiling of this room.
Oh shit! I'll cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action.
And what is your spiritual weapon?
It's like this really big silver sword with like a gnarled wood texture and vines wrapped around it. And I'll make it appear next to the big guy.
You can control this now. There you go.
Yeah, and I can immediately make a spell attack, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Here you go. You can put it where you want it.
It's here.
Oh, there. You saw me just looking for it.
Yeah, it's kind of on the cover.
I'll put it over there.
All right. And make an attack roll to hit the poltergeist.
Fuck you, ghost.
Ghost.
And with a 13, you hit it, and this spiritual weapon suddenly slashes into this horrible vision of a chained and agonizing spirit in front of you. And roll for damage.
Oh, it actually hits with a 13.
It does, yes.
Sorry, didn't expect it to hit.
You can click on the spell attack word underneath. Yeah.
Your roll, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not linked to my spiritual weapon.
With 11 damage, you see just in this ghost just flickering out, just taking this huge hit. Is not happy with what you just did. Is that the end of your turn, or would you like to do anything else?
No, that's my bonus action. And as my action, I would like to also send a sacred flame its way. And it must make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. A 17.
That saves. Oh, it misses.
And that means it seems to be more wary about your action and just moves quickly out of the way of your sacred flame, evading the damage completely. That is the end of your turn, unless you want to move.
No, I'll stay.
All right.
Well, actually, I'll move over there, but I'll stay in melee range with this one.
Okay, yeah, no problem. So that one, this little fat little miniature zombie with a belly just poking out of its tiny little pants that are all tattered and worn, and it's going to try and jump on top of you with a 23, which hits, and you take 4 damage of its slashing claws and 2 poison damage, and I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. And with a 15, you save against it, so the poison does not enter your veins, but you feel how sharp these little claws are. So the grinning one that is trying to claw its way into your face, Aldwin, is going for a second round of attack. And with a 12,
Doesn't
you
hit.
seem to slap it out of your face, and it doesn't hit you at all.
Oops.
So there's a tiny little topi with a missing eye, where the eye is just like bungling on its cheek, like swinging from side to side, and it's now jumping onto Xanamin's back and trying to claw and rake over your back. And with a 12 to hit.
I believe that shouldn't hit. 14. No.
Okay, so it doesn't seem to be able to get its nails through all of this cloth that you're wearing. And instead it's like a cat just sinks back to the ground. That was the end of its turn. But there's another one who's going to attack Brion from in front. With a 22 to hit, you take 5 slashing damage and 3 poison damage, and I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw. And you also save against this venom in their claws, and it seems to greatly infuriate each little one as they chitter like a cat trying to look at its prey, like. Now it is your turn, Brion. You see you're all being surrounded by all these little tiny creatures. What would you like to do?
Is the one in front of me in my space, or is it in the space in front of me?
It's in the space in front of you.
I'm gonna stab it with my bike.
All right, then roll to attack. That's a 10. Unfortunately, these creatures are way too quick and way too small to hit, and your pike just skids across the almost luminously glowing marble floors on the ground. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm gonna try it again.
Okay. With a 17, you lift up your spear, and as the little Topi, thinking that that was your attack, looks up and grins at your face, you stab it. Roll for damage. So you stab it right into the eye socket with the missing eye, and it's just now screaming out in pain. However, it is hanging on by a thread. It's stuck to your pike at the moment.
Nice. Does that give me the freedom of movement, or does it take on me that if I move, it's going to hit me?
It's got, well, it would. Roy will try and hit you.
Okay, it will try to hit me. Then I'll stay where I am for now.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this one here in the middle. So yeah, but you can move if you like.
Well, it's going to hit me if I do so.
Try to.
So I'm going to stay, but I'll call out to Lux. Yell if you need help. If I got time to say that.
Okay, there's one running from in the shadowy corner around this wall, and it's just like running underneath the flower beds that are suspended in the air on legs, and it's just running underneath, and it's just now clawing its way at the ankles of Alduin. That is a 10 to hit. So your boots, the leather is way too thick to get it forced through, and you just kick it in its face, and it just starts skidding over the floor, but runs back a little bit further.
But it doesn't leave my reach, I'm guessing.
No, it's just fluff.
Yeah.
So Zenemin, right from behind you, another one is going to try and attack you. You're now surrounded by 3, and with an 18, I believe that hits. You take 3 slashing damage and 4 poison damage, and I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, 3 and
4.
how many?
4. 3 and 4.
Well, that's 7.
Yay, maths.
Yay, maths. Wrong selector. That one. -7. And a Constitution saving throw. Cool.
And you also resist this poison. You now hear them all, like this, the cacophony of just frustrated, like they're not happy with it at all. The poltergeist, however, heavily wounded by the spiritual weapon that is still angrily swaying next to it, is going to I would like Lux to make a strength check, please.
Strength check. Nice speciality.
Arr.
With an 8, you are being you are being hurled up into the air with like this forceful telekinetic power. You see Lux suddenly floating in the air like a bad horror movie, and he slams a 30 feet out of his direction into the wall behind you. You see glass shattering everywhere, and you are now lying prone in a plant.
To be fair, that is your
And
favorite
you
terrain.
take 2 damage per feet moved. So let's see how much feet you've been moved, because you stood here, so that's 5, 10, 15.
These squares aren't 5 feet.
Yeah, the 5 feet, so it's per 10 feet moved. So let's say like it's 2, so 4 damage. You take 4 damage in total.
That's fine.
I was shocked. I thought you said 2 damage per feet.
Feet, yeah.
No, 10 feet, 10 feet. And then
Yeah, I was
you,
like,
and then you see him disappear like into the wall behind him.
piss off, ghost. That was the line. I mislined it previously.
All right, that's the end of its turn. Now it's Xanamin's turn. Xanamin, what would you like to do? You're surrounded.
Yeah, we are surrounded.
Just do it. Just do it.
I'd like to fireball all over the place. I will use careful spell together with my fireball.
Oh right, you can do that.
Yeah, I can do that. So let me draw a little nice circle somewhere around here. That's 20
Yeah.
feet, and it's a 20 feet radius. So that's about hold.
You can
Alt.
draw a circle, I believe.
yeah.
So
I was trying to. Oh, that's not the circle I want.
carefully plan your spell.
Can I select it? No.
You should be able to.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it bigger.
How big do you want it to be?
It's a 20 feet radius, so it needs to be.
Yeah, like this, right?
No, that's not 20 radius.
That's not 20 feet radius.
That's.
That's only 10.
Let me show you. This is 20 feet.
Oh
So
yeah.
it needs to be 20 feet round.
Oh, give me a second. I've got.
It's the entire store.
It's basically the entire store, or at least this room. I was hoping I could also get the poltergeist with that.
So
Can't have everything if it escaped.
I can. Oh yeah, you can see it.
something like this.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll give you control over it so you can put it right where you want it. There you go.
Great. I wanted to put it over there.
Okay, great.
Aw.
And then with careful spell, you can evade all 3. You,
Yes.
Aldrin, and Brion. All
I
right.
can, let me.
What level fireball?
I can only do a 3rd level fireball. Yes.
All right. Then you roll for damage, and I'll roll for dexterity saving throws. I'll just
Yes.
make a dexterity saving throw for all of them as one.
It's
it's
a
a lot easier for
15.
me. Okay.
DC 15 is it?
Yeah. They rolled a natural 20.
Then they take half damage. That's
Yeah,
still...
but I'll roll, because how many are there? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll do the 3 to the left have the natural 20, and then the 3 around you I'll roll again, because it's a little bit
Another
more
natural
fair.
20.
That's a 20 calculated.
They both save.
So they save regardless. Sorry for that. Didn't want to give you that full damage, but so that's 15 in total. Still obliterates all of them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you really need to roll a save,
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Is that really necessary?
Okay,
Wow.
so give me 1 second. So for this
wasn't
one,
you.
I was hoping for this.
Nice move.
so 5 plus 15 is 20. So their Constitution saving throws need to be 20. So this one's gone. Now this one.
Oh, right, the zombies, right.
This one's gone.
So Lux is now just seeing
This
everyone
one's
in the
gone.
party getting enveloped by fire.
This one's gone.
Well, this is the total opposite that we have.
This one's
last time with
gone.
zombies.
And this one rolled a 20.
Oh.
So it's like you see that all of them just burn to a crisp. Their bodies just blackened and turned to dust on the floor. But there's one who's like, "Ah!" and just like coughs like this cloud of black smoke out of its lungs. And then with 1 hit point, it's still standing.
Oof.
Is that the end of your turn, Xanamin, or is there anything else you would like to do after that sudden display of fire?
I believe that's all I want to do. Yeah, that's all I want to do.
I also would like to point out that the ghost peppers you ate were in this plant pot. They're also completely disseminated.
Alright, well.
And a lot of the plants, all the potions, everything
But
is
only the things in the ethereal plane, right?
only the things in the ethereal plane, yes.
I mean, it's the risk of the thing, I guess.
Yeah.
It was totally worth it. 100% worth it.
I would actually like you to roll a 1d20 to see if there are any ghost peppers left.
1d20?
Yes. Anything underneath 10? No. Above 10? Yes.
It's a 10.
It's a 10.
It's a 10.
So
So,
what happened
oh
with
shit.
That's the one you didn't account for.
No!
Well, you just roll again.
No, I'll just do it like a death save. This is a save. So, the ghost peppers made it, so you have a few left.
Yay!
Okay, now that was the end of your turn, Xanamim. Now, Alduin.
Alright, I'm just still gonna do it. Bonus action, shielded mutagen is what I'm taking.
You
So
do
if
hear
you-
more of them over,
Yeah, I know.
like all around you.
I know. So he takes out a little flask, pops the cork, throws it back, and you see instead of like the black veins and the black eyes appear, you see like the veins just move down over his skin, and now he's got like, well, the skin of his left is exposed. You see like these black veins. DM, this gives me resistance to slashing damage, but vulnerability to
Okay.
bludgeoning. So.
All right. Yeah, no problem.
And then I'm just gonna walk over to this little guy and just take out the silver sword and just stab down as he's laying on the ground. Oh wait, that doesn't open my character sheet, right? Where's my sword? There it is. 16 to hit.
Yeah, 16 hits.
He's prone, so he was prone. Oh no, he wasn't prone. There's no reason for him to be prone. Anyway,
Whoops.
that's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. It's down again. And it's going to try and make a constitution saving throw. It's an 18! It's up again!
Sword goes down again. Sword goes up. Back down again.
Right, are you gonna try and hit him again?
Yeah, 13. That misses, I think.
At 13 hits.
Oh, hits. Okay. 14 points of damage.
Alright, he's down
Hey,
again.
that's
And let's see.
Yeah, no, that's
Alright.
correct. Great. Yeah,
And he
no.
rolled a 13.
So now he's gone, right?
He now is gone.
Okay.
He's like stuck to your sword now and sinks like all the way down to the hilt. And then
Also,
splits
now
over
step down, so he can't
floor.
go. Then he's slitting
Okay, that's
off.
good.
Wait.
Yeah. Sorry.
Alright,
He splits into two on the floor.
great.
What is
That
your
is the
passive
end of my-
perception?
My passive perception is not that high. It's an 11.
Okay, never mind.
I'm just doing the. That is the end of my turn, by the way. Sorry.
Yes, I know. Okay, Lux. You hear their tiny little feet and their claws just scuttling all around you. But it seems that after that sudden display of very bright fire, they're not as eager to jump into your faces at the moment anymore, and you feel like they're hiding. What would you like to do? Sorry.
So the poltergeist went into the wall.
Yeah, he went. No, he went actually into that door, into the room next to this. That everyone just clicked on to help you.
Oh, we can do the two. That's fine. That one.
What will I do? If I hold my action to use my spiritual weapon, can I still move it afterwards, or do I have to move it now?
So holding your action means that you tell me what you want to do, and then a particular trigger triggers that. So you can't move something now and then hold your action, because that means that you're doing multiple things. And it takes an action or a bonus action to move your weapon, so so it doesn't work like that. So you can move, you as your character can move, and then you can say, okay, I'm moving towards the counter, and then as soon as A happens, I will do B.
Yeah, with spiritual weapon, you can move it 20 feet and then attack. So I was wondering if I could wait till I see the poltergeist as a trigger, and then move the sword up to him and attack.
Yes, as long as when you see the poltergeist, it's within 20 feet of that spiritual weapon.
Okay, well, instead I'm going to hold my action, hold a sacred flame for when the poltergeist appears.
All right, no problem. Are you going to stay there prone amongst the plants?
No, I'll stand up.
All right. Now it's Brion's turn. Brion, what would you like to do?
I am going to soccer slide over the counter towards the door.
All right, move your token.
How much movement do I have? Right, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, I'm going right up to the door, and I'm gonna... Is it closed?
You can open the door, or you can check if to open the door if you'd like.
Is it open?
It's open.
Okay. If I open the door, do I see the ghost?
Yes. As soon as you open the door, you do not see the ghost, but what you do see, give me a second to put them into view. Come on. There we go. You do see 2 more of them.
Nice.
Just like hiding amongst the cabinets. One is hiding underneath some leaves of the plants, like with black sludge on the mouth, like he's just eaten something extremely gross. And they're just like...
Okay. I had movement. Is opening a door an action?
No, it's free interaction.
Okay. And I still have 5 feet of movement, so I'll step in.
Yes. Yes.
And I'll go, come at me! And jab with my pike at the same moment, because I have reach, I believe, so I can jab it.
You can jab it into his black sludged mouth. With a 22, 21, that definitely hits, so roll for damage.
And I believe that I get is it a crit then? No, it's not a natural 20. Wait, okay.
That's 9 piercing damage.
Yep.
Yeah, and it definitely takes the damage as your pike just pierces through its mouth.
I am going for another jab.
All right.
I'll kind of, I can believe it's stuck almost, so I'll kind of jam it into the table to see if I can put it further onto my pike.
All right.
No.
A 10. Unfortunately, after having that silver pike just piercing through its mouth, it just like slides off of it and then hides behind the pots of plants, and instead you hit the plants and it just like ceramic shatter all over the table instead. That is the end of your turn.
Can I kind of yell out, "Stop hiding and fight"?
Yeah, you definitely do. You already also yelled out, "Come at me!"
Yep.
All right, so okay.
She likes to yell.
It gives me strength. Motivates my pike.
So, a little bit too late, you hear the scuttling of all kinds of their nails over the counter, over the sink, over the glassware to your right, and it's now jumping right up into your face with a 17 to hit. You take 3 slashing damage plus 4 poison damage, and I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm going down fast.
No problem. You save against it, but you do take the rest of the damage that you just took.
Took it off.
And you see this dusty little zombie creature. It's almost as if he just hid in a cabinet that hadn't been cleaned for a while. All right. All right, so as you stand there, suddenly the door behind you slams closed and you're cut off from the others. And then a chair in front of you lifts up into the air and slams really hard onto your head down with a 19 to hit. And deals 7 bludgeoning damage as the chair falls onto your face.
Yeah, okay.
And you do see the creature suddenly appear here.
Right.
And then he moves out of your vision again.
Help! Help!
Hello?
Help!
All right, now it's Xanamin's turn. Xanamin.
Xanamin will move towards the door. 1, 2.
How are you moving? Could you do your steps for me, please?
Yeah, that way.
Yeah?
Yeah, and there. 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
I can do another one, but I'll just stand over there. And I will hold. Let me think. I'll hold a magic missile at first level, just in case something shows up that I can attack.
Okay, no problem. So you move over the counter, you move around the counter, and as soon as you move towards the door, you see this door just like very creepily just slam shut behind Brion, and she's now stuck in that room alone. And you hear the breaking of heavy wood onto and a large thunk onto Brion's face as she screams in pain a little. Now it's Alduin's turn. Alduin, what would you like to do?
I'm also going to move around the table and right next to Xanamin, which I already know I can make that. And I am going to, as I'm moving over there, I like out of like the back of like my belt, I take out like this syringe, like primitive syringe, and I stab his arm. Cinnamon, you feel like a rush of energy. I'm using my healer feat, by the way, for like technical purposes. So you heal 1d6 plus 4. Oh, right. Maybe I should type like what slash R, right? If I want to roll something. Might be a good idea. So you heal 8 plus your maximum hit dice in healing points. So the maximum amount of hit dice, which should be 5, I think. So plus an additional 5 hit points.
5. My hit die is 6.
Oh, you have 6 hit dice?
No, sorry, I have 5
No,
hit dice.
the maximum amount of hit dice you have. So it should be 5. So plus an additional 5 hit points. Added
So
to the
13.
Yeah,
So I am back at full health.
right. So I do that. That's my action. And then as a bonus action, I'm just going to light up the sword with fire. Using the Crimson Rite.
How much movement do you have?
30 feet.
You can walk further than that. you want.
Right, I'll just step in front of Cinnamon.
I did 25, and I was
Yeah, no
standing behind you.
problem.
Yeah.
And
All right,
that
that's
is then the end of my turn.
The end of your turn. All right, so the little creature with the black sludge around his mouth jumps from the table onto your face, Brion, and it's going to try and attack you with a natural 20. There's a 24 to hit, and it does 4 and 4 is 8 plus 2 is 10 slashing damage plus 6 poison damage. And I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw. So you take 16 damage in total, and a Constitution saving throw. Robin?
A Constitution saving throw?
Yes. You take 16 damage and a Constitution saving throw. And you save against the Constitution save. None of you are failing it.
That is a good thing. You should not sound disappointed about that.
I'm disappointed.
No.
All right. But you're looking really rough now, Brion. All right, then it is this one's turn, and he is going to try and attack you as well, which he can. So he runs underneath the table, its little feet scuttling all around, and he's going to attack your feet with a 22 to hit, which hits. That's 5 slashing damage and 1 poison damage, and again, make a Constitution saving throw. So that's 6 damage in total.
Sorry, against me? Wait.
No, against Brion. So, because she's alone in this room. So, Brion, you take 6 damage from the other Topi who's swarming you right now. And I would like you to make it. So you also fail your Constitution save. Well, still make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. You fail your Constitution saving throw, so you are now poisoned.
And dead.
No, you're not dead. You're unconscious. And now, Lux, you do feel your little trinket. Its heartbeat is slowing.
Are these
Because
Are they
you guys have like an item. Can you maybe explain what sort of item you have and what you feel as Lux?
yeah, Brion and I have like these pine cones that are connected to each other, and we can feel each other's movement. I didn't know if we could feel heartbeat or something.
Oh,
That
I
would
don't.
be cool, but
Okay, well the pine coal is turning cold right now.
are these things I can like jump over, kind of cartwheel my way over there, or?
With a successful acrobatics check, yes.
Okay. I'm just beelining it towards the door.
Okay, make an acrobatics check for me, please. And I'll give you advantage because the urgency of saving your friend. Well, no problem. You're literally cartwheeling over this.
Nice move.
Like, bunny hopping over Xenamin's shoulders.
Yep.
Do you open
let's
the door?
try to open the door.
Okay, you burst open the door, and right next to you, just behind the door, is Brion's unconscious body, and 3 Topi on top of it, clawing their way inside of her chest, almost as if they're trying to get to her heart.
No, you are going to protect me. I'll just kneel down and quickly cure wounds, sir.
All right.
This would also be the moment that my magic missile triggers.
That is true, yes.
And Lux, her magical weapon, I guess.
No, because that was
that was
before
last
my
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
You heal 8 hit points, Brion. So that's my action. As a bonus action, I'll move the spiritual weapon into the room, and I'll stab this little fucker.
Okay, just a moment, because Xanamin's hold action releases before your spiritual weapon attack. So Xanamin, roll to damage. You can only hit this one, because that one's in view.
Okay, that's I have 3 magic missiles normally,
Yes.
right?
Correct. Yeah.
So that's 1.
Okay, he's down and it's 5, so he's going to roll to get up again. That's a 19, he gets up again, so you can...
I need to. That's the 3rd one, and that's the other. So 2nd and 3rd one. Sorry.
Okay, so the second one is 2 damage.
Yeah.
He also saves that. And the third one is he rolled an 8, so that's 3 plus 5 is 8. He just saved that as well.
God damn.
So he's back up with 1. So it seems to be he's like this tiny little creature that just stands up and then you see him go out and then he gets up again and he's just like a little Matrix monster just standing there. Come at me, bro.
It's just like a really bad movie of that guy just getting shot over and over again. It's just being like, oh!
All right. So Lux, now you can roll to attack with your spiritual weapon on the one that's next to Brion.
Yes.
The grey-looking one.
Giant sword coming down.
With a 14, you definitely hit. So roll for damage.
And now it is actually linked. Hey, that's a lot quicker.
It's 11 damage. It seems to still be holding on to some life, as it hasn't taken damage before.
Well, that's it for me.
All right. Now it's Brion's turn. Brion, you are bleeding out with 3 creatures on your chest trying to claw its way into your skin. You just got healed by your best friend, and you're lying prone on the floor. What would you like to do?
As I lay prone, I will, by quickly pumping 3 big push-ups, use my second wind to regain some hit points, which is 1d10. That's my fighter level.
With syringes, Brion's just doing push-ups.
So I am healing for 6 plus 5 is 11, which makes for 19 hit points.
It's better than trying one of those Topi and use them as a shake-away.
Yep. This is a bonus action, so then I will use half of my movement to get up.
Yeah?
And I am going to stab about at the ones that were clawing at my chest.
Okay, so which one? Because they have like little names that I gave them, so you can...
I'll do this
The
one.
great
We can't see those. We can't see those names.
We can't see
You
those.
can't!
No.
Oh. You were meant to see them. Like this?
Yeah, now we can see it.
Yeah. Now we can
But you
see.
have to do that per token. So,
Yeah,
that's
I'll hit that one. Maybe.
I didn't know we
Yeah.
were formally introduced to each other.
With a 12, you just about hit it.
So that's 9 piercing damage.
Okay, 9 piercing damage, and with a 17 Constitution saving throw, he gets back up again and just grins at you like.
You little fucker, and I stab again.
16 hits. 7 piercing damage. He has an 18 Constitution saving throw, so again he's like. Just.
Brion is getting pissed. The veins on her forehead are starting to throb like crazy. She's getting pissed.
All right, it's the end of your turn.
You bet it is.
All right. So, from behind you. Ow. Shit.
That was the punishment for being disappointed that we are not being poisoned.
I'm still disappointed.
Well, Brion is poisoned, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did have disadvantage on her attacks, but I forgot, so she got lucky. So from behind you, Zalamin, another one just jumps onto the counter and then into your neck, trying to attack you with a 12 to hit, which misses, I believe.
Yes, that misses.
And that is the end of its turn. And then we have this one. Where does that one come from? I don't know.
I thought its name was Dusty, but he is Dusty.
Yeah, it's called. No, he's Dusty. Yeah. So now Dusty is going to attack Brion again. There we go. With a 21 to hit,
Yeah.
you take 6 slashing damage and 2 poison damage, and I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ow! Okay.
He rolled a 4 plus 2, so that's 6, and then his venomous claws is a 2, so that's 8. So you
No,
take 8
I mean the
damage.
fact that I am rolling my Constitution saves like shit while I have a
Yeah.
plus 6.
That's a failure. So now you are poisoned. You have
She was-
disadvantage on attack rolls and all ability checks.
Wait, but you were already poisoned, right? Double poison.
She was.
Wasn't I poisoned as well?
No,
No.
you saved all of your
Saved.
poisons.
You saved every
All
time.
right. So that's the end of its turn. Okay, that one's going to that.
Oh, I only got attacked once.
Yeah, you got attack once and it hit, but you saved.
Okay, great.
Things are
Now it
moving
is
together.
Zanamin's turn. Zanamin, what would you like to do? Is this little, just little vicious creatures just getting up and up and up and up again?
I will.
And Brion seems to
try-
be in trouble.
Yeah. Let me see. That's a 5 feet radius. Can I do that? Yes. I would like to. Do I want to do that? I'll just cast more magic missiles at both Topi, the one that's next to me. I'll shoot one magic missile at Sharptongue and one at Black Sludge. So let me just roll for that. 1d4 plus 1. Do that. The first one at Topi.
So the one with the black sludge?
No, first Topi. The one that
Shut down one, right?
Oh, yeah, the Sharptongue one. That's next to me, and
Okay.
then 2
Yeah.
at Black Sludge. The one
Okay,
that,
so the first one didn't have, hasn't taken any damage yet.
Yeah.
So it takes 5 damage now.
Yeah.
All right. Seems to still be alive with quite some health, and then I only see 5 damage of 1. So
Yeah.
are
I
you
was
going?
waiting for you to.
Oh,
Yeah, thank
shit.
you.
Ah!
third one is going to the sludge one.
Yeah, and the third one as well.
Okay, he's going to make a Constitution saving throw of a 2.
Yes.
So he
Finally.
fails. So the sludge one finally, with that magic missile, its chest burst open and it's like, and it just claws away the magic, but it's just, and it just filters out into like little dust pieces into the air. And the third one, which you just about see, let's see. That's a 12, so that's you did 5 damage, so 5 plus 5 is 10. It makes it, so it makes its Constitution saving throw, and it gets back up again.
Okay. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, now it is Alduin's turn. Alduin, what would you like to do?
I am going to walk over and past my friend Lux and past my friend Brion over here. And while I'm passing Brion, she probably won't feel it, but I'm also jabbing her with a needle. That's my action, yeah. I'm stabbing people left and right with needles. So that's 1d6 plus 4 plus 5.
Can you put it in my eyebrow? I don't have a piercing there yet.
Damn it! Come on! 11 points of healing.
Thank you.
And I don't think I can do anything else with my bonus action, right? No, I can't. No. So I'm just gonna stand. I'm gonna walk. Oh wait, that's a table. So on my side, like on the screen I'm playing on, the map is just pixelated as fuck, and I can't fix it.
Oh,
I can
really?
see it, but I can see it on the stream view correctly, so it's fine.
Okay.
I just have to check that I'm not standing on top of a table for a second. Because I can't see if there's a table there. So
fine.
I think I can stand over here, right?
That's a chair. So you're standing on a chair.
So then...
You can stand. You can stand like here,
there.
or you can stand a little bit here if you want.
No. I will stand over here.
All right.
Over there.
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, that will be the end of my turn. Yes.
Well, that means that you go through a monster's space, and you can't do that because
But it's
one
like-
of the Topi is standing
They're
in this
meaning.
space. I
There's
know,
no
can't help
snow.
it. Still,
Okay.
the rules is written.
Right. Okay. Then I'll just stand over there. That's fine. Then that's
Okay.
the end of my turn.
Thank you. So now it is the Grey Topi's turn. Seemingly too eager for Brion's heart, it's going to try and attack Brion again with a 6 and misses completely. And now it's Lux's turn. Lux, what would you like to do? You see that little monstrous zombie creature trying to dig its way into Brion's chest.
I can't actually see into the room right now. Like this I can. So there's 2 in this room left. I'll just stand on the doorstep and first off I'm going to attack the Grey Topi with my spiritual weapon.
Your spiritual weapon, what kind of damage does it do?
Radiant damage.
Thank you. All right. A 12 hits. And you do not have to roll for damage because your spiritual weapon just completely obliterates these creatures out of the air without a Constitution save.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
Radiant damage
Automation.
being something they cannot resist against. It's just like you see that, like that little buddy with like radiant light, just like pew, 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 and it just breaks apart in the air.
And I'll send another sacred flame over Brion's shoulder to the other one.
All right.
He's still in the room. And that's a dex save.
All right. This one hasn't taken any damage yet, and it's a 15. He rolled for the dexterity save,
That is my DC, I think.
so he just saves against it and does not take any damage.
Yeah, that is my DC. All right.
It's the end of your turn. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Is the door going to close again or isn't it?
You don't know.
I'll try and stand like on the doorstep and trying to lean against the door.
All right, no problem. Now
With
it's
my
Brion's
strong
turn.
body.
Your strong body. Now, Brion, what would you like to do?
I can't see because like all the tokens, but this one is the only one left in our room, right?
Yes, if you zoom in, you see it better.
Right. Okay. So I am going to haul my throwing axe at its face. Above hand, and just go like, "Foom."
All right, all right. Now roll to attack. A 21 definitely hits.
With disadvantage because I am poisoned.
A 9 misses.
Yep. So, and I have an extra action, so I am going to try my second axe.
Are you
it at him.
throwing them?
It's a throwing axe, so yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Which is a 12.
Just hits. And which one are you doing, Dusty or Sharp Tongue?
No, this one.
Yeah, all right.
Dusty.
12 hits. Roll for damage. 5 slashing damage. It seems that it just like it just chopped off one of its ears, but it's still just grinning wickedly at you, hungrily at your chest.
Okay. I am going to pump myself up a bit, hit myself on the chest, and use my
Alright.
action surge to take another action.
Nice.
And hit it with my pike to see if I can finish it off.
All right.
Tries Brion.
A 13 that hits. Roll for damage. 8 piercing damage. You just about took it down to unconsciousness, and with an 18, it gets back up again.
Ah, these things are so annoying.
You get another attack.
Do I get another one?
Yeah, because it's a full action, so you have 2 attacks again.
And 15 definitely hits. Even
Brion is
while
like
poisoned, you're hitting these
ragingly.
creatures. So roll for damage. That's 9 piercing damage, and he rolls a 19 Constitution saving throw.
Damn. Yeah, Axis Search is dope. Axis Search is real dope.
All right, that's the end of your turn. Now it is the Sharp Tongue one who's going to attack Xanamin with a 22 to hit. You take
Right.
5 slashing damage and 4 poison damage, and I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I will use one of my charged runes to decrease the damage by 1d6. And you said 5 and 4
9 in
damage?
total, yeah, 9 in total.
Oh, that's 8. 8 damage. God damn it. I keep clicking the wrong
What
thing.
damage?
8. Minus 8. Dang. So. And I will make a Constitution saving throw. Core con.
That's an 11.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You just make it.
Just.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Okay, saving throw
Alright.
is an 11. We now know that 2 more information.
Yes.
It was a really hard one for Brion to fail.
Practically impossible, but she did it
And
anyway.
you failed
Twice.
it twice.
She failed it twice. Yeah.
So you see and hear one creature just jump down from over here and then just run over towards Alduin. He's holding a little bear in its hands.
What?
And he's holding a little bear in his hands, like a stuffed
Goddamn.
bear animal that he's been chewing from. And he's going to try and hit you with its claws with a 19 to hit, which hits.
That hits,
And then
yeah.
you take 3 slashing damage and 1 poison damage, and I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
The 3 is halved to 1, right?
Yes, so there's 1.
And what was the poison again?
let me check. 1.
Also 1. Okay. Good. And con save, right?
Yes. And you know which you need to make.
Yeah, I do. And I make it.
You save it. No problem. All right. Now it's Dusty's turn again, and Dusty is going to try and attack Brion with a 14 to hit.
Yep. That's
It hits.
no, 16. So it doesn't hit.
So it doesn't hit. You're getting hardier. You hear some
Half-play bros.
you hear like these loud noises of wood against wood and wood breaking in the room adjacent to this what looks to be a kitchen, and with a loud you see a tiny you see that tiny creature again. So I need to. It's a little bit tricky to switch from layer to layer the whole time. So you see this creature again, just running out of the rooms. And it looks like it's really scared, like something scared it away. And then it sees that he can't really get anywhere else, so he's going to try and attack Aldwin. And he's holding a book in his hands, a very interesting looking book. With a 14 to hit.
That doesn't hit, no.
No, so it seems to be the book is too heavy, so it just like half-heartedly tries to claw you away. But you hear like things moving and boff and wood cracking. There's a lot of noise going on. Now it's Zenomin's turn.
Okay. What?
Nothing.
Nothing? No? I have a little bit of a problem with I can't see past the doorway, so I'm going to try to fix that. Or shouldn't I? I'll just use another careful spell and cast Snillock's Snowball Swarm.
Alright.
Just about here, and that's a 5 feet radius. We don't need to draw that. So basically, this
Alduin's space and
yeah.
Yeah, so like the two Topi are being affected.
Yeah, those two are being affected.
Okay.
Let me just click it.
Snowball fight.
Yes, they must make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 19 and a 5. So this one takes a 19, so the one holding a book is a 19, and the one with the bear is a 5 dexterity saving throw. So how much damage? 12 cold damage.
Yeah, or half.
Okay, so that's 6. And the second one takes 12.
Yeah, let me just decrease one of my sorcery points.
The second one, the one holding the bear, is not looking good. It's like...
It's now frozen.
with a bear in his
now
hand,
cold.
it's frozen
It's
to
cold.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that's the end of my turn. Yeah.
All right, now it's Alduin's turn. Alduin, what would you like to do?
Oh, so both of them are fine? Both of them
They
safe?
are still alive, but
Alright.
they haven't dropped below 1 hit point.
Right, so after being flash frozen, I'm now gonna bring the heat. I'm gonna first attack the one with the book, with the silver sword of the Terrorist Fields. That's a 10 to hit. I don't think that hits. Ten to hit?
Okay, 10 to hit, no, it misses.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, second attack also going at the one with the book. 7 was
Misses.
natural 1, even worse. They're just real hard to hit.
Your sword like jams down on them, but it's like they're too frozen to pierce through their skin. So like you're trying really hard, but it's too hard to pierce through. It's like it's like making
a little
music
bit,
right now.
The fuck? What the hell? Okay, sure. And I think that is everything that I can do for now. Yes, that is the end of my turn. Well, no, let's check one real quick thing, because I think that was an action, right? Yes, no, that is the end of my turn. Yeah.
All right, now it's Lux's turn. Lux, what would you like to do?
I would like to continue my Topi skewer. I'll attack this one again with my spiritual weapon.
All right, so the dusty one.
Yes.
Okay, with a 20, definitely hits and 9 radiant damage. You, Topi, skewer the Topi out of it.
And I still hear the sound over here, right?
Sorry, what?
Oh, sorry. I was just pointing with my mouth.
Actually, right now, it's dead quiet. You can't hear anything.
All right.
There's a creeping silence. And the hairs in the back of your neck are standing upend.
I just got goosebumps.
I am. Well, I'm just going to Sacred Flame the Sharp Tongue one.
All right. That's a dexterity saving throw. With a 5, it fails.
It does.
Roll for damage, and that's 13 radiant damage. It just you just see it like vanish out of thin air, and the book falls onto the floor.
But you
And
touched
after
Sharp
that-
Tongue one, right? Wait. You touched
Oh, sorry, the sharp tongue. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I did.
Oh yeah. So the sharp tongue just falls out of the air. Nothing
Or-
falls. You're all covered in like scratches, like you just went to a cat cafe filled with pockets full of catnip and you just pissed off one of the cats.
Can I move over here without an attack of opportunity from the one with the book? Because I'm not sure where it's.
No, you
standing.
can't. No, it's like it's standing. So this is in the middle of this one, sorry, and this is in the middle of this square.
Sure.
you can
I'll-
move around the table.
Yeah.
No, because then I'll have to cross over here, and
You can also cross over the table. So
No,
you could
because
like
when I'll-
But then you have
this
an attack
if
of
you'd like.
yeah, but then I will still be in melee with this one.
Yeah, you would be in
Yeah, but you'll
melee.
end your turn in melee, so it won't be able to attack you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
For now, I will. Yeah, sure. I'll make my way just over here.
All right. So that's the end of your turn. Now it's Brion's turn. Brion, what would you like to do?
Kill them. Kill them all.
Just gonna zoom in for my view. Sitting closer to my PC won't help. I will hop myself onto the table and maybe is retrieving an item an action.
What item would you like to retrieve?
I threw 2 axes.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I think that's an action.
Okay, I'll just leave them, get on top of the table, and also stay within melee of this one.
Yeah.
And I am going to stab it with my bike.
All right. Roll to attack. Misses.
Great.
Well, it's flanking, right?
Yes, flanking, you get advantage.
That's true.
So that's a straight roll then.
Then it's-
Yes, a straight roll. Still a 10. Misses.
So I can roll a normal one now then.
Cause so
Yeah, just straight attack.
no, it's you are poisoned until the end of the creature's turn. So you are no longer poisoned.
Nice.
So it's a 14 and that hits.
Great. Flap.
Good to know.
So that's 8 piercing damage.
Yes, and it rolls an 18 Constitution saving throw, so it's still up.
It's always 10 more than what I roll. How? Okay, so I'll do it again.
Because it's the DC is 5 plus the damage you make.
Right.
An 8 misses, so a 5 plus 18 is 13, and since it, yeah. You
Advantage.
can roll again because you have advantage because you're flanking.
All right. Okay.
That's a 21. It hits. Roll for damage. That's 14 piercing damage. This time, you skewer it to death.
Nice. Topi skewers.
All right, that's the end of your turn, or would you like to do more?
Well, whilst this one is dead, I'll kind of hop over to this door. But I'll stay in front to keep an eye out if anything comes out of this way towards us.
All right.
And I'll just kind of block the door. Maybe.
Okay. So suddenly, this door slams shut all behind you, and Xanamin, you.
It's a dishonorable ghost.
22 to hit.
Sorry?
With a 22.
22, yeah, that hits. Yeah.
Weren't you supposed to be in Paris, by the way?
Poltergeist suddenly appears and does a forceful slam into your body, and you take 11 damage as the forceful slam slams you against the wall.
I
And you
will.
just feel the cold energy just all trickling into your body, and the poltergeist itself will move through the wall, through your body, behind you.
I will use another one of my runes to reduce that 11 to a 1d6. And roll. Reduce it by 4, so that would be an
7 damage.
I like 7 a lot more than 11. Minus 7. Hop.
Now
Yes.
it is your turn.
You slammed me against the wall.
Yeah,
Or-
no, it's kind of like
What just went through
no,
me?
it can't slam you against the wall. It just forcefully slammed its energy into your body,
Body
and
check.
it was extremely it just body checked you and then went through your body behind you through the wall and disappeared.
Okay. To that direction, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. I kind of want to turn invisible. Because I can.
Why not?
Why? Simply because I can.
Yeah, exactly. I
would.
I will. No, I'll move over to the room that you are in.
No, this door is closed.
It's closed. Closed. I can't
no,
open it.
Yeah, it's slammed shut, by the way. But you can open it, yeah.
I can open it. Yeah,
you,
I'll open
you
it.
see a very pale-looking Xanamin open a door like he just.
Yeah, seen a ghost.
Oh, ghost.
Yeah.
And I'll move in the middle of the group.
All right.
Let me think. Do I wanna? I'll ready another magic missile at third level, just in case the ghost shows up again.
Okay, so as soon as the ghost shows up, you like Kamehameha on it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. That's the end of your turn. Now it's Alduin's turn. Alduin, what would you like to do?
Yeah. Instead of attacking, I'm going to use my action to, because I've heard enough slamming to go around. So I'm going to use my action to flush toxins, and with that deactivate the mutagen I just took.
Okay.
So I'm now no longer vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. I have too much bludgeoning going on to miss that, keeping it active. And that will be the end of my turn because I can't do
All right. That's the end of your turn. Now it's Lux's turn. Lux, what would you like to do?
I love how you renamed it. I'll move my skewer over here. And for my bonus action, I'll try and attack the last one in the room.
All right. Roll to attack. 18 definitely hits. Roll for damage. 10 damage. You just skewed it out of life, and it just
There we
like.
go.
out of life and drops the book onto the floor, almost like you foresee it 6 seconds earlier.
Deja
And,
vu.
I'll move
Yeah.
over here, and for my action, I'll hold another sacred flame.
All right, now it's Brion's turn.
There's not anything attacking us in this room right now at this second.
Nothing. There's just like this really eerie silence right now, all around
Okay.
you.
I am going to move over to Lux, and I will gracefully use an action to pick up my axes.
Yes.
And whenever I see the poltergeist reappear again, I'll fling one of my throwing axes at its face.
All right. You all wait patiently. Nothing seems to be happening right now.
Ah, it's a scaredy cat ghost.
Yeah.
Not a peep to
Yep.
be heard.
Can I just gently
Until
shout
suddenly-
into the room? Get out!
Until suddenly, out of nowhere, the poltergeist appears again and forcefully slams its body into Xanamin. With a 17 to hit.
Can I see it before it hits? Because that will trigger my magic missile.
It is using invisible, and then when it attacks,
Okay.
it appears. So
At the same time.
It'll
It's a
trigger
little bit
mine.
it's a bit difficult, but it needs to attack to
Yeah,
appear.
just making sure.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, so with a 17, does that hit?
A 17 hits.
You take 7 slamming damage, force damage,
7.
and it appears. So now everyone can roll their attacks to the poltergeist.
Let me.
It has to make a dex saving throw.
An 8 misses.
I am throwing. Can I use 2 actions to hold? Like throw 2
No.
axes?
Oh, you can only do 1 action.
Right. Okay.
Which would be 2 attacks though. But I don't think you can actually attack twice. You can still only attack once.
1d4 plus 1.
So it's only 1 attack that you can hold. It's not an action
Okay.
you hold.
But
And it has
only
to make
Brion-
a dex save.
Give me a second, that roll didn't go well.
Sorry, this is a lot at the same time. Give me 1 second. So, Xanamin, what are you trying to do?
I was trying to do math. I am using my magic missile at 3rd level, so I do 5 missiles of 1d4 plus 1.
All right. Let's do that one. Just roll the damage of all those magic missiles. At the same time, Lux, what did you held?
I held a sacred flame, so that's a dex save.
Okay, then I will make a dexterity saving throw for it. That's a natural 20 for it, so sorry for that.
I-
And Elduin, did you hold anything?
No, I didn't hold
Okay.
anything. I didn't hold anything.
Okay, so this is 4, 6, and 4 is 10, and 3 is 13. So, you see Brion's axe just fly through the room, and the poltergeist is too quick. It's just like his face just moves into Xanamin's body, forcefully slamming through it. So the axe flies into the wall behind you, misses completely. Lux tries to spray the sacred flame into the room, but it just descends onto Xanamin's body as the poltergeist is inside of him. But then, as the poltergeist moves out of Xanamin's back, you see from Xanamin's hand just these light glowing magic missiles fly up into the air, going behind him like in the streak of light, making wings, and then just like poof, you see this poltergeist just crack and splinter and crack, and then this lightning fissures all over its body, and it explodes into the air. No longer there.
Nice.
Is that it? Is it gone?
That's it.
I think it's gone.
We should just double check the rooms just to make sure that there's no other one of those topies left around, just to make sure.
I'll be
Yeah.
I'll be pulling my axe from the wall. Kind of sighing and
I'll let you do the checking. All the
So
cupboard.
You have about 8 more minutes in the ethereal plane until the ghost peppers are no longer working.
Right.
Is there anything that
break first?
stands? What?
Let's Lux. What would you like to say?
No, Nayade would like to say that maybe it's time for a little break because we have been going for a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's a
awesome,
great
real quick
idea. I just thought like we could do the break after you return to the realm, but we can also take a break right after the fight. So let's do that.
Yeah. Okay, we'll be back in about 15 minutes to do the last little
Right
stretch
back.
of this game.
All right.
See you in 50 minutes.
Okay.
Bye
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Hello.
Hi.
Back! Yay!
Okay, feed, fed,
Yep.
hydrated. Let's go.
All right.
I'll walk over to Zeneman and I'll pat him on the back. You all right? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I definitely have seen a ghost. When that door fell shut between us, I got slammed by that ghost.
Well, I pat him on the shoulder. You see this pale silvery energy just shooting from my hands as I'm healing you.
I hope I didn't do too much damage to the
Points.
door. 6 points. Great.
I mean, getting rid of this problem. I don't think they expected us to break nothing. Look at me.
Hope is maybe a better word.
We should just pick some of those ghost peppers so that they have some, because some were still good.
Right. We
So
can
they
take
can bring
them.
those back with us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I kind of do a little bit of a...
So I just thought it would be funny.
I didn't see it.
You can
look at the
look
store.
map.
Oh.
it's
Oh, right, wait, let me just quickly switch to the bathroom map so everyone can see it too. There we go. There's a big explosion.
It's a big
Right
boom.
there.
Big boom.
Can I just quickly do a little bit of a loop-de-loop around these places to see if I can still see some of the little shits?
All right. Which places? Okay. Make an
just-
investigation check to see if you can find more of the little shits. Well, you're going through the ethereal version of a bed, like your hand is going through it. It's a very strange feeling. Some objects in this plane are physical, but others are just a reflection of what they are on the material plane. So as you're trying your best, it's like you want to go up the ladder, but the rungs are not there. But because you want to go up the ladder, you suddenly float a little bit up in the air and get to the first floor. But yeah, you can't really find anything of these little shits. It seems that you've defeated most of them. You do see lots of remnants of the little stems of ghost peppers, and it seems that these creatures have been munching on them for a
Right.
while.
And is there any evidence of like the big crackling wood explosion type stuff things in this plane?
When you go into here, you do notice some splinters of wood, but it doesn't seem to be a whole bed. It seems to be like half a bed. So it looks like the poltergeist may have taken things from the material plane, transported them to the ethereal plane, and then used them to slam you guys with.
Right, okay. I'll kind of head back to the rest of the group then.
In the kitchen, however, it's not just a reflection of the kitchen of the material plane. There's an actual kitchen here as well.
Where?
In the kitchen.
Here.
Where the
Yes.
restaurant-
Right, okay, yeah, right, okay. I now see a sink and stuff, so... I missed that.
Yeah, you had your eyes closed, so you didn't see what I was.
Yeah. Okay. I'll gracefully head back to the rest of the group.
I will go and pick some of the ghost peppers to take with us.
All right.
So that
I'll help you with that.
Half of the huge how do I say it? Wooden planter filled with ghost peppers. It's just completely scorched, but the other half seems to be still there. Make a investigation check to see how many you can find that are still unscorched.
Not nature.
Can I help him?
Can I?
There is an investigation check.
Okay.
There was a huge explosion here.
12.
And I think Luck said that you wanted to help him.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, then you can have advantage.
15.
15. All right, that's a little bit better. I'd say you find 2d6 ghost peppers.
That's 2.
11.
11. So you find 11 ghost peppers that are unharmed.
Nice.
Nice.
Right.
So, Cinnamon,
Yeah.
do you know if this stuff is going? Are we stuck here now? What's the deal?
We
mean,
should
Pretty, but
we should go back to the other plane, as I'm going to not stand on top of the counter.
right.
We should go back in a few minutes. I don't believe those peppers will last long.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Also, Xenomon, come over here for a second, and I'll start like checking out Xenomon, checking his eyes.
Still here.
Is everything now? Yeah, is everything feeling good? Like you're not feeling very tired or anything? Feeling bad?
I haven't been poisoned by those small creatures. I'm
no,
doing
it's not-
quite well. I'm just a little bruised because of the.
It's not a poison. It's like the cocktail of things that I gave you during the fight. Brion, I want to check you as well. Just make sure everything is okay. You know, hadn't tested that yet. Just
Look into my eyes.
so I also check Brion, make sure that everything is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't do that too often, though.
In the meantime, I'll kind of try to wipe the filthy zombie gunk off my pike a little bit. Clean it up.
You guys be quiet for a second. I'm trying to listen if I hear any more topies that are still hidden around here, or...
Make a perception check.
I'll say to the others, listen.
With a 14, you close your eyes and you listen. And you hear the slow breathing of Brion. And you hear the fuffing about of Alduin on Xenomon as he checks his vitals and all that kind of stuff. And then you hear the rushing of blood in your body and this cold sensation going down your spine. And then as you open your eyes, you're suddenly surrounded by the warm and autumn-like colors all around you.
Whoa.
And you look into the smiling, brightly lit up face of the daughter of Toby. And you do realize that there was quiet when you left the ethereal plane.
Wait.
You seem to have defeated everything, and as you open your eyes, you're back at the material plane.
Does
So, got them all.
did
And what would
Toby
you like
have
to
a
say?
Topi problem? It's
Yeah, I
Topi,
say that
right?
a lot.
Topi problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Toby problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Great.
even think of that.
So I will kind of walk up to the counter and go like, by the way, hi, I am Brion, and I'll stick out my hand.
Hello, I'm Dill.
Hi, I think we fixed your problem, right, guys?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seemed that that the poltergeist was putting up quite a fight. He came in and out, stealing some of our chairs and my dad's bed.
Yeah, we noticed that.
We noticed. I believe I got one of your chairs smashed on my head, actually. I'm
Would
sorry.
you like me to take a look at that?
Well, I think my head is okay. My chest
She's
is
already
probably...
on her way, and then just licking her thumb, and then just like smushing it about, and then you see her just getting some ointments and salves, and then just smearing it on your face, and and it instantly like the scar just removes from your face. It's just like instant.
Nice.
There you go. That should do it. Thank you so much. You heal about 9 hit points.
That's sickening. Nice. Thank you, I guess.
You guys were very effective. It only took you 10 minutes.
Yeah, we had some. Well, we went about very
Yeah.
efficiently.
Yeah.
A
Me,
slight
it was a
wonder.
long 10 minutes.
We did accidentally do some damage to one of your planters, but half of it's fine.
Well, would you like to come and join me and sit for a cup of tea where you can maybe explain what you did? And I really make an amazing cup of tea.
I'd love a cup of tea.
Yes,
You
please.
have your pick. So come in and join me. And then she just opens the door for you all, and then it leads you into a much warmer and inviting looking kitchen than the one
The
you
map is black
had
for me,
left.
by the way.
I teleported back to the ethereal plane. I
What
ate
did you say?
another pepper.
You hit a little hiccup, and it...
As for your tea, I can offer you a cup of thistle moss. Deep, earthy, woodsy flavour. Does quite well with cinnamon. Once you drink it, little sprouts will grow from your fingertips and even sprout flowers if you feel particularly joyful. Don't fret. Just in a few moments later, these sprouts will shrink away and leave your fingers perfectly normal. Or maybe you fancy a lighter taste. I have wild fairy rose, fresh floral and sweet, great with a touch of honey. This tea will cause a smattering of golden freckles to appear across your cheek for the rest of the day.
I'd like the floral one, please.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
That sounds lovely.
Okay. So, yeah, so you
was
have
already holding her cup out right away.
everyone gets a cup of fairy rose tea.
Nice.
And it really warms you inside. It's just a delightful tea. Everyone now has golden freckles for the rest of the day that drinks that tea.
I held up my cup for the first one.
You held
For
up
the
your cup for the
first
first one. Okay.
All right, yeah. So you have the thistle moss tea, and you get like little sprouts growing from your fingertips that bloom into flowers.
I'm just distracted for the next couple of minutes.
I believe Alduin.
Yes, I
you
brought some of the
right?
ghost peppers. Yeah, I've got 11 ghost peppers here for you. Just wanted to make sure that I didn't know if you had any left, so wanted to make sure that you would be able to get back using ghost peppers at least.
I don't have many left, but yeah, it seems that the students at the school are in dire need of ghost peppers. Perhaps it might be a smart idea if each of you take one, and maybe visit the school and see if you could help them out with their problem as well.
Sounds like a good idea.
And I'll
I
keep
think
the rest for myself.
I'll need a little rest beforehand.
Yeah.
No problem.
I'm still
Right.
feeling
just-
kind of rough.
It's just a suggestion. Just wanted to let you know, Song Lushon often rewards those who help her quite handsomely. Talking about rewards, I did say that I would pay you for this. How much was it again?
300, I believe.
Yeah. I think
300. Yes, of course. No, we've upped the reward with 300, so it's 400 in total.
It's 400 total.
Even better.
Yes. Unless you're satisfied with 300 too. Maybe I could interest you in some of the things that I make.
What do you
What
make?
do you make? Yeah.
She is putting 400 gold on the table up front already.
Maybe
Well,
you have some potions that
well,
could
my
come
father
handy.
is the one that makes the potions, but I do something entirely different. Well, I create wreaths and pendants and bouquets and all for decorating the home. But for adventurers like yourself, I have pendants and earrings and satchels that all carry properties to help you on your travels. Each and all a carefully selected arrangement of flowers and herbs and vines and twines. I could arrange you a wreath that brings you luck, joy, love, protection, serenity, strength, bravery, and even for attracting a particular creature, almost anything you could imagine. Of course, they smell marvelous as well. They don't last forever, but for the time it does, they work like a charm. Like a literal charm. I can explain you about some of the charms I make. Some work for 24 hours, others for an entire week, and the more expensive one work for an entire month.
That's so cool.
I think that might be something Lux is interested in. Yeah.
She's putting a basket full of freshly baked chocolate chip cookies on the table as well.
Already eating it.
Yep. Chowing down.
Would you like me to explain a little bit about the 24-hour charms, or are you tired?
Maybe if you are going to the casino, some luck would be.
Yep.
Nice.
Some luck wouldn't hurt.
If that
Casino?
wouldn't. Yeah. Oh.
Where is a casino?
Nowhere. No, it's fine.
No, it's a travel away.
Okay. Gambling is illegal within Westruun, you know.
I know.
But it's not everywhere.
Oh.
Well, I have a joy charm. You are under the effects of the guidance spell for 24 hours before the lackadaisies within this charm will wilt and lose their potency. I also have a protection charm which lasts for 24 hours. As a reaction, you can use this charm to increase your AC by your proficiency against one attack in the next 24 hours. And I also have a love charm that lasts for 24 hours. You can double your proficiency in any charisma-based roll for the next 24 hours as you are surrounded by the scents and aromas of the intoxicating warlock vines.
What do one of those charms cost exactly?
25 gold. My weak charms are 150 gold each. And I have a luck charm. This charm only works once a day. And when you roll a d20 to make an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check, you can expend a charge in order to re-roll the d20 after seeing the roll, but before learning its effect.
Is that infinite timed or still only for 1 week?
And that is, after a week, the flowers will wilt and lose their potency.
Right.
I also have a bravery charm. As an action, you inhale the scent of the charm, and you gain the effects of a potion of heroism for 4 rounds. This charm lasts for a week.
I think maybe we also have to get back here just before we leave the city.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I think
last
that's
one.
a very good idea.
Yeah.
My last one's very interesting. It's a dust of communication. This dust allows the user to communicate only with creatures with an intelligence of 2 or higher that aren't undead constructs or elementals within a 10-foot radius when the dust is dispersed as an action. Affected creatures can then communicate telepathically with one another while they are within 30 feet of each other, and the effect lasts for an hour.
That would be really helpful.
It's made out of dried rumpadump spores.
That sounds funny.
I know, it's pretty great.
Rumpa-dump.
My 1 month charms are 900 gold, but I don't think you have the money for that. I
No.
only create them for very special customers within Westruun. They are often upon request.
Right.
And then, of course, I can make any charm that could attract any creature you'd like.
Is it useful for us to take one of these charms now? Or should we wait and come back until we leave the city?
Well, how big is the range to attract one of those creatures?
It depends on how much you pay for it. If you want a small range of about 30 feet, then it would cost you 25 gold and it would last you about 24 hours. And I also can increase the range by 150 feet, and then it would last for a week, those flowers. And I have also one by 300 feet. That would be the most expensive one, but that one would last you a month.
Right.
Right. Okay.
It is a bit tricky though, because I don't have the ingredients to create each charm for each creature. Sometimes you'd have to have some, parts of the creature you want to attract.
Peculiar bits. Hmm.
Okay.
Well, like, I don't know about this stuff. I think you guys should decide if we take something now or take something later.
It all sounds really interesting.
It's just for fun. I really enjoy making my wreaths and my charms and all the little trinkets that I do. My father thinks it's a waste of time. He much rather just spends his time just pondering hours and hours and laboriously making all of these potion bottles.
Well, sometimes when I'm thinking, I'm just going round and round in circles with my own thoughts. So it might be helpful to have you guys' thoughts in there as well sometime.
Right. Maybe. Or it could...
Wouldn't your thoughts
complicate
reach us
stuff.
too? Like the other way around?
What?
Would we not have your thoughts in our minds the entire
As
time?
well, I guess.
Yeah. That would
I
definitely be
personally
interesting.
like the dust of communication to communicate with the squirrels in our back garden.
That also sounds delightful.
That sounds
They
nice.
always tell me where they bury their nuts.
They
It's
do?
nuts. Yeah.
They must trust you then. Otherwise, they wouldn't tell you.
I'm the one who gives them the nuts in the first place.
That makes sense.
I think we should tell you that there is actually a little bit of a mess on the other side.
Yeah, we told her
We
already.
did. We did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I
there was
didn't want to
already
rub
quite
it
a
in.
mess.
Well,
Yeah, it's a bit more of a mess. It's a bit singed.
Yeah.
As well.
but
Yeah,
the poltergeist is gone.
Some
And
broken
the
wood.
other, the dopies are also
You
gone.
didn't kill my pet shambling mound now, did you?
A
We
what?
didn't see one, so
Okay, yeah, it's near the well. He's ever so grumpy. And then she
Oh.
points at, like, the well around there. It's only on the ethereal plane. I wasn't allowed to have him in the shop, so I put him there.
we didn't go near it, so should be
Should
fine.
be still there.
He's called Oscar.
Oscar. Cute. That's a nice name.
Yeah.
Does it talk? Because it must have been really silent.
With
Does
the
it
dust
try
of
to listen?
communication, it talks. I think it was a little bit scared about the poltergeist, because the poltergeist hurt it a lot.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got rid of it though.
Yeah.
But I assume there's more where that came from.
I'm suspecting so, yes.
Yeah. We should go to the wizard college.
Yeah, we should visit
They
the school.
need some more help over there.
I am going to need a nap beforehand.
Do you
It's
guys
still
want to share some
morning.
stuff? Or not?
We're taking a little rest right now, so
Yeah, you're taking a little rest right now, and I think after your little rest, I would say it's about 11, 11:30.
Right.
so we can use some hit dice to heal at least.
Shall I just use all of them? Because
wait, let's see.
we get back half each long rest.
I
right?
can still. Yeah, but I don't think Lux and me are not that damaged, so I'm gonna keep the healer one. Oh no, wait! Until it finishes a short or long rest. Oh, Lux, wait a moment before you start rolling hit dice.
What?
You're damaged, right, Lux? You're not full health currently.
Well, compared to some of you,
Yeah, but I can't heal them anymore because I already did. But I can still heal you and myself once. And then after we've taken a short rest, I can do it again. I can still heal us again.
well, yeah, he did slam me up to the wall pretty hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one of the syringes. Since I've already tested it on Brion and Xanamine, so I know it's safe now.
Oh, so we're the monkeys now.
Yeah, guinea pigs. Yeah.
In the fluff of the game, yes.
No warning, just stabbing us with
Yep,
needles.
just-
Yeah. Hey, Lux, you heal 11 hit points. I'm
That's
also
the
gonna heal
best setup I've got.
I'm also gonna stab myself. as well.
Effective.
Yeah, it's really effective. Oh,
You
wait,
should
I
put
did it wrong
slash
again.
R.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh,
Oh,
let me
that,
think.
wait. Whoa, okay. Wait, hold
Holy.
on.
You heal 44 hit points.
1d65? God damn.
It's a pretty good roll on the 1d65.
Yep, it
It's a
is.
50. It's still a really good roll, though.
It is.
Let's see.
Nice.
39. So my token was once again not linked to my character sheet.
Oh,
How bizarre.
Yeah.
How bizarre? How bizarre?
Oh, did I perfectly heal myself? Wait, 40? Yeah, I did. I perfectly healed myself back to full health.
Nice. Nice one.
Maths.
I will use 4 hit dice because, yeah.
I think I'll use 3.
so are you planning on going to the School of the Gifted?
Yeah.
I mean, if you say that the lady or the person is kind of generous and they have a problem, I mean, for us a
Well-
little bit of gold to help us on the way wouldn't hurt, and we've proven to be quite effective.
Well, would you maybe mind giving one of the orders that I just finished to one of the students at the school?
I don't think that'll be a problem.
No
Yeah,
problem.
I just made one of my more premium charms. It's like a very expensive charm of like 900 gold. It's a pretty nice one. It's called the Sanctuary one, the Serenity one. I mean, could you give this to Alias Clover for me, please?
Alias Clover.
Yes.
And it's a
Yeah.
Serenity charm.
Yeah.
Right.
We can.
It's a really nice charm.
What's a Serenity Charm?
Well, wearing it, it lasts for a month. You are under the effects of the Sanctuary spell to any creature surrounding you until they see you make an attack, cast a spell that affects an enemy, or deal damage to another creature. It will reset every time you do no damage, cast a spell, or make an attack for a whole 6 seconds. Very useful if you don't want to get attacked.
Don't forget
Right.
to add your Constitution
Um,
modifier.
I'm full already, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
It's made out of dried monk huckleberry.
I can do a similar thing, but it's just for a little tiny while. It's just fascinating how you manage to just put it all together, and it's all just based on herbs and
Yeah, well, this particular one is made from dried monk huckleberry, ash woodbine, itching snowdrop from Cat Shadow Mountain, and willingly given Hollyphant tusk dust.
It's
How
very
do you
interesting.
get them to willingly give it?
Well,
Do you
the
do
thing
that?
is-
I mean, do you make friends with them, or?
yeah, I just make friends with them, and then I take this out, and then she just gets like a cheese grater out, and then I just put it there, and then they just like file their tusks on it, and then the dust. I can use that for my potions.
Oh, so you just need like a tiny bit.
Yes. Well, there are a lot of poachers out there that kill the Hollyphants for their tusks, but if you do so, the magic within the tusk is so much less effective than when the Hollyphant is still alive.
Do the tusks grow?
Yes, they do.
Oh.
They just keep growing. They're like tusks from, orcs
rabbit?
and stuff. A rabbit?
Orcs?
Rabbits have tusks.
No,
didn't
not
know
tusks, but I have
rabbits
teeth that grow,
Yes, teeth grow.
I believe.
But I guess it'll be like my tusks then.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
I don't know if I can make a potion out of your tusks, and then she just like opens your mouth and then looks at it. But I like them.
You could try if you want to. I don't know what
I
it will
could
do.
make them grow if you want to. I do have something for that.
I think they're big enough. For
I
now,
think they're big enough to. All right.
I'll come back if I like them bigger.
If you want to ever look like a Hollyphant, I'll have the right thing for you.
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
So
I feel better
let's-
now.
let's head over to the college.
Yeah.
So you
Alright.
guys don't want to share your thoughts with me?
Well,
Well,
not right now.
I will always share my thoughts with you, Lux.
Just a question.
So if you want to, go ahead. What?
If we buy one of your charms, can we keep it and not use it till a later date? Or does it start right at the moment we would buy a charm?
Well, the thing is,
Because
for the
they're
charms,
fresh.
you wear it on your body and then it just starts. It's made out of fresh herbs and flowers. So, particularly the dust of communication, it's how I say the expiration date is a week, and you can
Okay.
use it once for
It's
its
best
effect
used
for an
before.
hour.
Yeah.
Yes, best used before a week. I don't really know what happens if you use it after a week. I think weird things happen. I've done that once before, and then bubbles started popping out of my mouth. But
How
What-
much?
however-
How much was the dust of communication?
150 gold.
I don't have that many.
But then you have 6 uses.
Right. I mean, if the group agrees, we could chip in from the money we just made. I think it could prove useful.
It definitely could.
I just think it will be fun as well.
Especially,
If you're like
Especially-
fighting some ghosts later, maybe a charm of bravery might be smart as well.
well, I think the dust of communication might work in a place where we would want to communicate with each other, but don't want other people to hear. You get my
Very
gist?
much so.
We can always return later. This is a 24-hour shop.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, my charms, I only am here in the day, and my father doesn't really believe in the things that I make, so.
Right.
But
Well,
you
we're still
can
gonna
buy
be
potions from him in the evening if you'd like.
we're still gonna be here like for at least another day. So definitely for another day. So
Yeah.
you could come back tomorrow and just check it out then.
Yeah,
we
I think
still-
it would be helpful if you buy it fresh, so that we can use it to the best way we can. I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Till holidays will you be working today?
Dinner time, supper. I'll be here, supper.
Right.
Because I might also want to try the other tea later. But
You
we'll
know
see.
what? Here. And then she just gives you like a little satchel of tea for you to try it later yourself.
Nice.
Thank you.
Great.
Oh, you're gonna love that. Do my freckles look pretty, by the way?
You look really pretty. And then she just starts to blush a little bit.
Awkward smile away.
I think gold and green are the prettiest colors.
I
And they
think
match
it
your
complements each
piercings.
other.
Sorry, what?
And they match your piercings as well.
They do. They do. I like it. I might get them
Okay.
tattooed at someday. Golden freckles. So well, I guess we leave you up to work and maybe clean out the ethereal plane a little bit.
Most likely, yes.
Bring
I don't know if there's
buckets and
something.
soap.
Yeah, I don't think there's something that I have that could help you, but I'm really sorry. We didn't mean to damage stuff, but we just couldn't do it any other way.
I have enough magic in my little fingers to clean it up. Don't worry about it. And she just like snaps her fingers and prestidigitation all the crumbs from Lux's robes away.
She'll be fine.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we'll go back to school then.
Yeah.
I really hope I'll see you again sometime under better circumstances. Maybe I could, introduce you to Oscar.
Yeah.
I would love that.
I think we'll see you later.
All right. Bye-bye. So what time is it? It's fine.
It's time. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's where we're gonna leave it
Ooh.
for now.
This
for
was
those who are
amazing.
watching- Yeah, it was pretty good, really good comedy error. Yeah, it was good.
Great.
So if you guys want to see me shit my pants tomorrow, me and Vincent are going to stream Resident Evil, and I'll be a crying, sobbing, scary mess throughout the entire thing. So feel free to come and help me get through this emotionally.
Oh my god, Vincent is just lighting up at you even mentioning it.
I have been trying to
Yes.
get her to play a horror game with me for months, literal months.
He is getting
Yeah.
stoked now.
Oh man, and if everything's going well, we're gonna just play through all the Resident Evil games, and there are many of them.
Oh, good. We're fun.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
It's gonna be good. Yeah, so that'll be tomorrow evening around 8.
Around-ish.
What is it? CET now currently?
CEST,
Like Central
yep.
European CST? Yeah, because it's summertime again, right?
No,
Yep.
it's not. It's not
Oh, it's
summer.
not yet. So then it's CET, not CEST,
CET, right? It's
Yeah.
not summer.
It's January.
Yeah, so basically summer,
sorry.
right?
I'm stupid.
Did you
It's
see
summer
the weather
somewhere.
outside today? Did you feel
It's
it?
somewhere. It's
The weather
I
is
haven't been
amazing.
outside
I'm for a walk.
Yeah. It's amazing, and it was also freezing.
Yep.
So,
Look,
It's a lovely walk outside. I have a new
Look.
sweater that I love.
look, I live on the beach. It's always summer here.
Right. The
sand
Dutch,
with your
the Dutch
toes.
Costa del Blanca, right?
Yeah.
Costa del Sol. What?
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and
Yeah.
we'll see you tomorrow, and otherwise in 2 weeks.
And then I hope that we maybe have a new member soon.
Drum roll. Drum roll.
Uh,
Let's pray. Okay.
Let's pray, because
Okay.
we want her really badly.
We do.
We're just
You
gonna
know-
harass her, like,
You
right
know
now.
who you are.
Yeah, we're gonna harass her right now as well.
On the dark side.
Peer pressure over the internet.
yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks
Okay,
everyone.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.